Welcome all to the second session of the webinar series in Social Science Research organized by Department of Commerce, Sri Shankara Vidyapeetham College, Valayam Chirangara, Perumpavur. Myself, Vineet, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government College, Tripunithura. In this session, we will be understanding the reviewing literature in a better seeking method so that how well you can search more data for your research topic. The structure of presentation will be based on a simple introduction, work document and logbook styles, search terms, material and literature types, search engine ranking basics, reference management basics, search strategies, then documenting your search process and review summary tables. Basically, as an introduction, you can tell that research is always interested in developing theories or finding solutions to practical problems. And theory is nothing but scientifically acceptable general principles or body of principles offered to explain a phenomenon. And the research angle of review comes in when you search the theory existing. Only then you can understand what is already learned and what is to be learned. And this way you will have a clear understanding based on your question in mind. The research questions will already be in mind. Practically, you have a logbook and a work document. Why you should have it? A logbook will help you to document your searches. It will reflect upon your search terms and strategy. It will document your choice of literature. It has purposes like documenting and evaluating tool as your research process and helps to clarify your learning process also. It has benefits like undertaking the information searches easily, evaluating and selecting the literature, and evaluating your searches. It saves a lot of time in the sense that the decoding process may be found to be time consuming process, but the decisions taken will be very easy. And exploring all angles of your topic is the greatest advantage in proper recording of your research work. And familiarity with the most important information in relation to research area is also important. Now let's look into the format of a work document and a logbook. A work document looks like this, wherein you will have your research question in hand and you will have to subdivide your research question into different facets or constructs of inquiries. For example, if you are searching regarding consumer behavior and satisfaction, you have to divide it into different facets like consumer behavior, satisfaction, consumer satisfaction, in whatever combination that you can have. And these facets will have to be found to be in terms in English, like means the different terms. Sometimes in literature, customer and consumer has been interchangeably used, though they are literally different in some literature. So you have to understand the difference in usage of the same word in a different line, synonyms, related words like that. You will learn details later. You should also state your terms in other languages if you are going for an intercultural study or a multicultural study. These kind of definitions will help you to have a proper search. Next level, in the third table, you can see that you are going for a search. We will learn how it is to be done. In the work document, this is how you record. From the work document, as it is getting filled, you will have to fill up the logbook, wherein you have a criteria of selection, you have a criteria of rejection also, and you will summarize the daily or chronological listing of your searches daily on the daily basis, date, database where you searched, search strategy that you have used, which we will learn later, and the search items that you the combination that you used, and notes if any you have to make it, and the number of hits you generated from the search and the number of items you selected. Out of the 100 items, you may be selecting only 50. You will have your own criteria of rejection and selection. This has to be mentioned. And when you use search terms, there are interrelationships. The interrelationships like abbreviations which are commonly used, synonyms which have different words having almost the same meaning, homonyms wherein the same word has different meanings. For example, firewall may also mean a literal firewall for a physical equipment and also mean a software in a computer system. And spelling variations in the word using across different English, I mean UK English and US English, broad and narrow terminologies that you have used. For example, you can search for climate and you can also search for rainfall. Rainfall is narrower than climate. Like this, you have to define what are the search terms that you are going to search. You should also define and determine what are all the material types or literature types that you are intending to search. For example, material types may be books, journal articles, conference proceedings, and reports, etc. in the formats. Also, by the domain, it may be the research in a specific field, description of a subject area, discussions, statements, and teaching resources. Also, methodology based classifications in which you need a one particular methodology being used by the researchers. Literature types include the popular science literature written in common man's language, and also the secondary science literature which is written based on the primary scientific literature, and the primary scientific literature which we are mostly interested, like peer reviewed and articles, pre and post prints, review articles, conference abstracts, technical reports, books, and PhD theses. The different categories of sources from where you can have this information include internet resources, libraries, and databases. Internet resources include search engines, encyclopedias, and open educational resources. Libraries include good quality libraries which are available open to public and their catalogs. And the databases, the multidisciplinary as well as subject specific databases like Web of Science, Scopus, Google Scholar, etc. But while you search different search engines, you should understand the search engine ranking being happening, because mainly three kind of ranking is happening in the algorithm of any search engine. One is the relevance ranking, two is the history ranking, three is the commercial ranking. The relevance ranking means based on the relevance of the topic itself, of the relevance of the paper, article, book, anything itself. But history ranking is based on your own search experiences. You have searched for a particular item many times. So if you are searching on a related term, that particular item will be having a superior capacity in the list. But the third one is more dangerous, the commercial ranking, which is most common in the search engine. The commercial interest of the search engine will be reflected in the search results. So you have to be very careful while using the search engine in this particular fashion. We will discuss more in the second video.